Because he's definitely snitching and ratting. But is it enough for him to try to battle through this, or he should? Because Adi Boom can't be booked.
Well, it sounds like you kind of seeing what's the difference between the Adi Boom situation and
well, yeah, because Adi Boom is the biggest person we've seen, but see, nobody will book Adi Boom.
You can't book Adi Boom.
Exactly. So can you still book Kyd Slade?
No.
L1, a philosopher here. Lank. Now this is a 2-part video. The conversation kind of went along, so I had to split it in half. So please support the second video when it comes out. So please follow me, Prophet, Smokey Rodgiuez, and remember, I'm trying to help change the cool table of Philly media.
L1, a philosopher here. Lank. Welcome to Hip Hop Lied to Us. People like to overrate things or underrated, but here at Hip Hop Lied to Us, we tell you the truth. Now, I'm not here by myself. This is a special conversation, so we need special guests. So first, introduce yourself.
Whoa. It's Prophet, man. You know, be your own hero shit. You know, okay. Prophet at Mr. 215 on Instagram, Facebook, Prophet Van Gogh. Let's get it. I'm good. Thanks for having me, Link. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Our other special guests, let's go.
It's Smokey Rodgiuez. Smokey_Rodgiuez 215 on Instagram. Hip Hop Lied to Us for sure, brother. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Okay. So a lot has happened in the world of battle rap lately. A certain special kid got caught up and got slayed with some information. So
that was hard.
Yeah. So
I called it.
We here exactly. So we here to break down some things because everybody don't think the same. We all got different nuances. So the first question I will ask, first Prophet, then Smokey.
Okay.
Is there a difference between a rat and a snitch? First, do you feel like it's a difference first? Yes or no? Here we go to Smokey.
My initial thought is no. I think you got rats and snitches everywhere. Like it don't matter if you work at Burger King. Okay. If you snitching to the boss, you a fucking rat. You know what I mean? If you could be a fucking CO, nigga. You snitching to the cat, nigga. You a fucking rat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
is there a difference? Yes.
I'm gonna stick with that for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with that for now.
So Smokey, is there a legit difference between a rat and a snitch?
No, not in my opinion. Not if you ask me.
Okay.
He's snitching. He ratting.
It's one and the same.
Analogy. Yeah, it's one and the same. It's just a synonym. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. Before we break that one down, here's a follow-up question to that. Prophet, you first. Can a civilian?
Shit, I feel like I'm on fucking Jeopardy.
Can a civilian be a rat or a snake? Oh, I'm sorry, a rat or a snitch. Sorry. Can a civilian?
Yeah, I mean, that kind of goes back into my first answer to where it's like you could be working at AutoZone and you snitch to the manager about me stealing the battery. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
You a fucking rat. You know
so, Smokey, in your opinion, can a civilian be a rat or a snitch?
I feel what he's saying. But like, my grandma can't be no rat. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she can't be no rat. Like she on the block, sweeping the block. She can't be no rat. She an old lady. She can't. But like.
So now I guess we're getting into the differences. Then
So you feel, Prophet, basically it might be no difference overall. But Smokey said when it comes to civilians and I guess people who live in a life, there's a difference.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm wrong actually for bringing up a work environment versus the streets. You know what I'm saying? And we talking about two different types of rats and snitches. You know what I'm saying? But you asked me to generalize the answer is like a snitch is a snitch, right? That's basically what I was getting at that first answer.
Oh, okay.
But is grandmama snitch for
Yeah, some guys running on her block, or they ran in her house, and
they were scared.
I tell you what, to the guys that was committed. Go ahead. What you say, Smoke? My fault.
I said they selling dope on her steps, and she don't like it. What she's supposed to do? She's a civilian.
I can't really argue with that.
All right. Now that we got that out the way.
Okay.
Because I do personally feel like there's a slight difference between snitch and a rat. But y'all don't. So I guess I break down my definition of both.
Yeah. We ain't asked you. What do you think, man?
Yeah, I do think it's a difference between a snitch and a rat, in my opinion. So I always look at it as I always looked at a snitch as in somebody who tells on somebody who's in the same line of work. So like, I sell drugs, you sell drugs. I'll call the cops to get you off the block, like Belly. You know what I mean? To get you off the block because I want to on the block. Now look at a rat as in somebody who was actually involved with you inside that crime. Who tells?
Okay, so you mean Adi Boone
is a rat?
Is a rat
because he actually participated.
I got you. I understand what you're saying. I mean, I guess like one is more severe than the other for sure because you went hand in hand with this man to go do dirt, you know?
Yeah. So you're thinking if I'm doing this with you, it's already an honor code that if we get caught,
right. I respect that.
We can't get that up. And then when it's the snitches, it's still the street code, but I don't know you though. I'm just, I'm drawing on you, but I don't know you. We have no connections. I just know you're a drug dealer. I'm a drug dealer. You're on block. You outselling me. And I thought I could get the cops to lock you up.
Man, but
I'm low key like conflicted.
I think they both bad, but when I think of a rat, I think it's somebody who's a traitor to somebody he's close to.
Okay, I
feel like a snitch. It could be somebody who tells information, but that doesn't mean you're not portraying. You can tell information to protect your people. Actually, went out. Y'all hear me now, though?
We've been hearing you, brother.
Yeah, my headphones went off, so that's my bad. So let me just get on the second part of the question. So let's talk about the man of the hour. Prophet, you know the story a little more in depth, right?
Kind of. I watched a couple like blogs and whatnot, and I seen some paperwork and whatnot, and I had my lady read the paperwork too.
There we go, official.
Well, because I would be missing shit, and shout out to her because she be catching shit that I don't. So
yeah, but that's why we sitting here breaking bread with each other. Good.
Yeah.
I listened to him talk in his blogs, and I took some shit from what he said in his own blog.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it seems like, I guess if we want to shorten the story, something happened to his brother. He got hit with a bottle. We don't know what type of bottle. Probably something crazy.
A Heineken. I'm going to say it was a Heineken. See, this nigga talks so much. That's how I know he a rat. It was a Heineken because... Right? No,
all right, straight face. Okay, Heineken.
Heineken. You want to know how I know it was a Heineken?
What if it was go ahead.
In his video that he was defending himself, he said, "What was that? A nuclear Heineken?" He talks so much.
He gave it up.
He don't even know that he's.
I didn't even catch that. I probably watched the same fucking video you watched. I didn't even catch that.
He's giving out information. I was curious what kind of bottle it was too. He told me.
Well, we was talking about. We was actually talking like, I wonder what kind of bottle it was. I made a joke. It might have been like a Patron, thick ass Patron bottle. He said Grey Goose, big ass Grey Goose bottle or something.
Nah, bro.
You saying it's a Heineken?
It was a nuclear Heineken, bro. He talks so much. He a rat, bro. Like rat.
So his brother got hurt. I guess they in trial for that or whatever, and he testifies who the guy did it. Now, of course, y'all say this is ratting because ratting and snitching is the same. So, but the question is,
I got it. Go ahead, get to your question. No, let him get to his question. Question is there different in less than 3 minutes? Go ahead.
Yeah. Question: is there different levels of snitching that you can survive in the battle rap world, or a rat is a rat, snitch is a snitch?
Smokey, you want to take this one?
You can't survive the rat in the regular world. Let alone battle rap world. It's going to be a thing every battle.
See, I don't know, Smoke.
You think somebody can come back from being a rat, bro?
Well,
you saying survive, right? Not come back, but just survive in the real world as being like a rat.
Okay, in the real world, niggas will survive. There's a lot of them out there.
That's the only thing I was commenting on. There's niggas walking around all like everywhere in abundance, in a lot.
We got 6ix9ine out here doing his thing. I understand what you're saying. But in the battle rap world, you're not gonna allow that, bro.
Yeah, nah, I think you gotta look at the people they target. The targeted audience for battle rap is so indulged with this street shit. They can't let that live. Like they're not going to. Like
yo, smack, right?
Yeah.
What's the S stand for, brother?
Street. It start with the streets.
So
did we answer that all?
So what kind of? So the mainstream we ever had in battle rap was Adi Boom. He's the mainstream. Somebody who blatantly did dirt with the homies he was with, ratted on them, gave them more time so he get less time. So that's the ultimate. So is this the mildest version of the situation we seen? Because he's definitely snitching and ratting. But is it enough for him to try to battle through this, or he should? Because Adi Boom can't be booked.
Well, it sounds like you kind of seeing what's the difference between the Adi Boom situation and
well, yeah, because Adi Boom is the biggest person we've seen. But
see,
nobody will book Adi Boom.
You can't book Adi Boom.
Exactly. So can you still book Kyd Slade?
No.
Okay.
Like,
bro, there's people out here that's not willing to put money in the hands of anybody that, like, because
that part. You ready?
You know, because you're guilty by association sometimes. Like, oh, if you, man, go ahead, Smoke. I'm sorry, I feel like I cut you off and shit.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Nah, I just feel like we talked about it in the Still interview we did on the Be Your Own Hero podcast, right? We talked about being guilty by association. He said that he ain't hang out with too many dudes because, you know, niggas get into a lot. You don't know who got problems with who, like, you know. And I feel like I'm rambling on, so just let me know if I go a little off.
No, keep going. Spit your around, man.
Nah, I'm just saying it's just like that was so you fucked me up with that one.
Get some water.
Nah, get some water. Water save lives, man. Hold it down in the back. You hold it down, goddamn it. You're guilty by association.
Facts.
Right? So it's like if we hanging out and somebody you beefing with see us hanging together, I must assume that's your folks. You know what I mean? That's your folks.
No, I agree with you because, like, so me, I'm like I always say I'm not a street nigga. I'm from the streets nigga. It's a big difference, right? So I'm a person who say I'm closer to the civilian side, right? I did my dirt. Family did they dirt. Sold my little weed, sold my little drugs, right? But never got caught up all the way, right? Me with a 9 to 5. I remember one time it was a blizzard, frigid outside. I couldn't get home. No buses running. You know who offered me to take a ride home? The cops.
Okay.
Right? Now, I live 13th and Dolphin, PA Park Ave, Foreign Street.
Okay.
Talk that shit.
So when he said, like, hey, man, I understand your situation, and he was doing his job, I could drive you home. And I'm like, I can't do that. Like, if they see me getting out of cop car, I'm done. Sure. And I'm the boy they know, like, oh, that's boy who ran the water right stand, boy who play ball.
Especially if you come out that bitch licking your fingers like you just had some donuts and they just gave you some hot chocolate. Man, hey, young boy, come over here.
So me as a regular person knows, like, I can't even look like I'm associated. He knew better. Or at least he knew, since this happened in 2009, that if he pursue a career in battle rap, his style shouldn't be his style. And that's why I kind of want to get into it. Does his rap style hurts more because he's a rap? So I'm a rapper. I'm a regular guy. I just rap well. So I'm the big guy on the block with the drugs.
Yeah, I feel like I don't
know.
I'm just saying, if he's J. Cole, does it hurt as much? But if it's 50 Cent, it hurts more.
It does hurt, man. Like I said, if you're talking about the marketed audience in battle rap,
his marketed audience
love his audience. Actually, his
marketed audience.
Man, it's just like even if he decides to keep going, it's just like everything is questionable now. Like your believability is questioned.
Because the plot talk, it's just they don't want to hear it no more. Now you gonna change your whole style? You can't change your whole style.
I don't want to hear it no more though. Like,
yeah, exactly. It's gonna be like It takes away from the essence of this shit. Like it kind of like be real about your shit. Like I was real about all my shit. Everything you know what I mean. 90% of what I write down is facts. I mean, the rest is creativity. You know what I'm saying?
I tell people you should write about your life. Now, I'm not saying he's not writing about his life because that's a different argument.
But he probably feel like the plug where he from though.
No, but I'm saying, but he has showcased like in his life he raps about that is against the code to do even what he did. For him to take light of the situation too. When they found out, he didn't really answer it the right way. He didn't even take his time. He just went. He thought it'd be swept under the rug. I don't know why he felt that though. That's the confusing part.
To be honest, we could even like I don't know. You got another question? Well,
I got a question.
Sure.
Go ahead, cuz.
Why is everybody surpassing the fact that like?
Here we go. Let's talk about it.
Talk about it because that's exactly where I was going with it. Go ahead.
Hold on. For one, he told, and there wasn't a gun involved. It was a fucking fight.
Yes,
exactly.
A fight, a bottle in a fight. Like he was. There was no gun involved. It was a fight, and he took the stand and was like, and I mean,
well, let's be real. The bull ran in his brother's mouth, bro. The bull. Check it out real quick, because we got to go there now, right? Listen, the bull came to his blood brother with a bottle to the face, bro. I think he knocked some teeth out and everything, right? No, I'm gonna exaggerate. This is where the creativity come in at on top of the facts, right? It was a fucking. The bottle was like, how big was the bottle, bro? Like what? This
he had the sub missile John. He had the
submarine missile,
a nuclear
right over the bow, gun sound, chalaka, boo, yow, boo. Bro,
was Big T the one with the bottle?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I wasn't there.
I mean, he would know. He would know. We should ask him. He would
I plead the fifth. But listen, check me out. This is what I heard, though. I'm gonna tell you what I heard, though. I'm from the grapevine. I can't tell you who told me or where I heard it, but check me out. Look, right? The nigga hit him in the mouth with a bottle, bro. Knocked out some teeth. He sees his brother, like, I think they in the same vicinity.
Well,
like
they have to be, right? He knows everything.
He's seen shit. You know what I'm saying?
He has to be there.
And nowhere in the paperwork, nowhere in nobody's testimony did it say that he
attacked the guy.
Fucked the bull up for his brother.
He fall back. He never fall back. So on top of him being a rat, he's a bitch. Like, can I ask you a question? You being a civilian, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a brother?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you as a civilian, not as the plug, not as a gangster, not as anything. If you watched anybody do any bodily harm to your brother, what is your first instinct?
Probably kill the person. You got no choice. You got to attack.
So, is there anywhere on that paperwork is going to say, like the philosopher took the stand instead of helping his brother? Or is it going to say he took the stand saying, yo, I helped my brother, and this is what happened?
Exactly. That's exactly probably what it'd be. He'd be like, yo, he attacked him, so yeah, we took his life. What do you want us to do?
Yeah, I mean, not even take the man's life.
Well, I mean, that's what you're going to think about. You get a picture
you go into
his brother
mode in certain situations.
Let me finish.
Go, you got it.
Because didn't they say his teeth got knocked out or something?
Yeah,
like the idea, you know, the pain of that. If you see your brother teeth on the ground,
bro, that's wrong, bro.
Like your mind gonna go crazy.
Doing, bro?
You gonna just run? You're not gonna think, let me just knock him down. You're like, yo, his teeth is on the ground.
What we doing, bro? He said that he got in between them and kind of broke it up, but your brother leaking, like, and you like, bro, I
mean, unless that guy was the plug and he was scared of him too.
I wouldn't be able to go home.
Nah, bro, that
still don't make sense though.
Nah, he not my plug no more. You're not treating people like that. You're not getting keeping business like that, bro. Like,
you got your plug in it. You put a sock to it. It's shocking.
I mean, but I wasn't there. I don't know the man. You know what I'm saying? He might really be the man out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I'm just picturing my brother getting it, like, whoa, like, and if it happened to me and my brother was standing there, I'm like,
look,
dang,
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like you said, I'm not even that ball, but If I'm with you, I got no choice but to do something.
All I'm saying is the paperwork would have sounded different.
Yeah,
testimony
we were just friends.
Sounded different if he had did something in that moment too. Because now he could take the same, like, yeah, he hit my brother. Did you see what I did to him? Like, you know.
Yeah, telling to tell. Like, I'm telling y'all so I can tell you what I did.
Yeah, I'm taking responsibility for, you know.
Hold on.
I don't know. How about it?
Hold on. Come up. Before all of that, before telling them anything, right?
You ain't got to say nothing.
Regardless of anything, you don't have to say anything.
No,
right.
The fifth,
right?
Yeah.
Right. You don't have to say nothing.
The American
I'm
rights.
the blood man.
You don't have to say nothing.
Listen, you don't have to say nothing. Whether you fought back or you didn't, you don't have to say nothing. Especially off of a fight.
That's facts.
And what they saying is, if I'm not mistaken, man, I'm just going off of what I got, his brother ratted on, like, Tay Rock was talking about 30 years, 60 years, 10 years, right?
Yeah.
His brother ratted, and he, what's the word I'm looking for? Backed his brother up in his testimonies.
Oh, yeah. But basically, everything he said was true, but it was in more detail, so it felt.
Yeah, I sent people to jail.
On the whole, I don't know. On the whole thing, my thing is like, it makes it worse that he didn't do nothing in that moment. Like,
so as I mentioned, so you think he broke the street code and the man code? Like, street code, you don't supposed to talk to police in no circumstance. And man code, why didn't you defend your family?
I guess you broke two codes. Yeah.
I mean,
right.
How you come back from both?
Him not fighting back is enough for me to be like, oh,
this is right. Right.
That's true.
If he didn't fight back, of course he's going to rat.
Okay.
We talk about philosophy here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's talk.
We talking about the character of a man. Yeah. Just break it down.
Just think, if he's not willing to do this, then he the young boy on recess. Talk that word, man. Real simple.
What else?
No, I think you're right, man. I feel like, so at first when I first heard the story, I thought maybe he can battle through this because it's not as worse as the ID Boom, but it's really bad. It's really bad. And I think he don't understand how bad it is because in his mind, I backed up my brother's testimony. That's it. Yeah. I just said he was telling the truth, basically.
I see that. He feels like he didn't do nothing wrong.
And I do understand that, like, as a family member, I guess if your brother is saying this person did it and you get up there and be like, no, I don't know.
No.
Maybe your brother might feel a certain way, but you got to chalk me.
No.
So you tell your brother, what would you tell your brother, I guess? Don't put me in that situation. You know what I'm going to do?
I ain't getting on the stand, bro.
Well, he said he was forced on the stand, but he wasn't forced to talk. You believe that story? He said he was in jail and they forced him to go on.
Oh, you talking about forcing these niggas to go? No,
but he said he was forced to go. But
I don't agree with that neither. Because even like in the Pennsylvania Department of Corrections, this is my personal, experience in this shit. Like, I've never had to drag a nigga to court, bro. Like, you get the slip and, you know what I mean? They be like, yo, this man got court today. You go up to the cell, wherever you at, and you like, yo, you got court today, bro. You going? Niggas fuck around and be like, nah, man, fuck that judge or whatever.
Well, he say,
and then you just be like, all right, well, like, it's a subpoena too, though. You gotta look at it. It's a subpoena in somebody else's case.
Well, his argument that he was locked up and he was transported over there.
Now you can make the situation worse, right? Like you could be
he
like,
didn't have to talk though.
Nah, CO, I ain't trying to go. And then they be like, all right, bet, you ain't going. Fuck it. So they report that back to them and shit. And they like, yo, hey, this nigga ain't going. Fuck it. And then you could keep denying and shit, and they fuck around and bring it to you sometimes, like the courtroom and shit. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you got the choice to say, I don't want to say nothing. Like, you ain't even got to get sent to the hole or nothing, nigga. You show up to court, they take you to court. You ain't got to get drugged out. You can walk right up to the stand and say, Your Honor, I got him. I got nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I got a sudden case of amnesia.
I like butterflies and I like eggs. You can say
Bro,
all that. You know what I mean? Like
bro, I'm telling the CO, fuck you, leave me alone. I ain't going.
you can say that too. Like
Put me in the hole. Put me in the hole, bro. Give me my 90 days, bro. Give me my
and
90
you
days,
ain't
bro. I ain't
like
going.
that's exactly what niggas. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it
Give
is.
me my 90 days. I ain't going.
It's
What the fuck are you talking about?
it's kind of too easy, but at the same time, he felt like he was doing the right thing, right? So, and I'm not going to ignore that
Fuck is he? Spike
because,
Lee?
in a sense, we all kind of like get put in these positions every day. Like I was bringing it up earlier about like it's kind of it's not one of these, right? So, Audie Boom was probably like the worst of it, right? And then Link actually brought it up how it got a little softer with Kyd Slade. It's like, is it the same as Ali Boom? Probably not, but is
Oh,
it
it's
still
not, but it's still
ratting?
bad.
Yeah. Um, but it's just nothing like an insurance claim, right? Like when somebody crashes your whip, you know what I'm saying? And you like, man, I could probably fuck around and make 8,000 off of it now that it's totaled. You know what I mean? What they gonna ask for is a motherfucking police report. So is motherfucker too gangster to fill out a police report for their insurance claim just so they can get that extra 8 bands off of the whip that you only paid probably 2,000 for? You know what I'm saying?
But are you really gangster if you got insurance? Let's keep it real, man. What thug you know? What thug you know got insurance
Yo, he
for a
ain't
crown?
lying though.
Hold
Talk
on.
that shit.
Again,
Talk that shit.
what
My
gangster you
fault. Go
know
ahead.
got
My bad.
insurance? What gangster you know got insurance for a Crown Vic? I have never seen it.
That's true. That's true. That was a good
It's
rebuttal.
all
I like that.
Lehigh. They got the
That was a
Lehigh.
good one.